because I got some Legos and I want to build them. Alrighty, this is not sponsored by Lego, but let me do a quick Q&A. Fave Lego movie? Question mark, and of course we have to make it yellow. Hello. For me, my favorite Lego movie is the Lego Batman movie. I just watched that a few days ago. I've seen it probably like 4 times now, and I just love it so much. But as we dive in, I'm going to be using the back of my embroidery hoop to hold my Legos, because I don't have a tray or anything. But anywho, let's just get into it. So this is not sponsored, the Lego Friends Autumn's waffle stand. It has 37 pieces, but I'm very excited. I have not built Legos in about 4 years, and that's way too long, so very cute. I love Lego Friends. Let's dive in. And this plastic can go in my eco brick. Alrighty. Here are the instructions, and this is what we're working with. 37 pieces. Okay. Should I count them? I feel like I should count them. Okay, 1, 42 pieces. We're supposed to have 37, but I know they give us multiples of some items, like these little chef hats there. Alrighty. I'm so excited. Let's just dive in. Lego Friends. I am not up to date with the characters or anything. I used to have a few Lego Friends sets like way back in the day. Hello, welcome. But I think they've added new characters. This is Autumn. I don't recall any Autumn character, and I don't know who that is. So let's just open it up and see what we're working with. Okay, that's the back. Alrighty, here's the front. So we gotta build the character, and there's a little kitty cat, and it looks just like my baby Olive. I don't know if you can see, but the tongue is out. So let's build the character Autumn. Okay, so we need the pants, and the shoes are built in. Then we have the top here, and I didn't notice this until this morning. She's an amputee Lego. So with Lego Friends, you don't really put the hands on like that. They're already there, so she's an amputee. Alrighty. Cute little sunflower shirt. And then the head. There we go, and then the hair. Cute little braid going on. So let's say 2009. Wow, they've been out that long. That's crazy. But yeah, there we go. There's Autumn. And I have my classic Legos in the back. Okay, next is the little kitty cat. And look at that. It looks just like Olive, my cat. I have a Lego X-Wing, a Lego TIE Fighter, and a Lego Star Destroyer. That is quite an awesome collection. But there we are, and then there are some chef hats. you can actually put on the cat. Sometimes you gotta angle them. Hold on, let's see. I don't want to break it. Does it actually like sit in there? I'm confused. Hold on. I think that's as far as it goes. But look at that tiny little chef kitty. So cute. Alrighty, we have the characters built. Does that cat actually sit up with the hat or no? Oh, it does. Okay. Alrighty. So the first thing that we need, it looks like, is this giant green piece. Do you know a guy named Citra is building a 10-foot tall animatronic killing machine? Out of Legos? Or just in general? So we are starting out with this piece here. Next calls for this little archway that we put on the side. Hello, hello, welcome. Alrighty, we need the other arch piece on the opposite side. And it looks like we need 2 of these kind of lime green pieces here. Your fave Lego is probably Churro, the Lego cat. How cute. Alrighty, then I think we put that just on the end, and then it kind of hangs off like that. And the same one right next to it. And then we are adding on this rounded piece right here. And that goes right underneath. We connect that to the green. Make sure that's snapped in well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess a better question would be, what is everyone's favorite Lego set? Or like a Lego theme, I guess? Mine would be Lego Star Wars. Will it focus? What a cute little kitty in the box. Alrighty. Next we are doing these pieces here. They have pop-outs on one side. Look at how clean those Legos are. All of my Legos are dirty dusty. No, I'm serious. He's building it out of metal. It's going to be 32 miles. What? Water? What in the world? That sounds like it's from a movie. Alrighty. We are popping that on right on top of that lime green. And then the same one right next to it. Alrighty, those are snapped in. Next, we have these cute little leaf pieces. There are 2 of them, and we pop those right on each corner right there. It's kind of hard to do with nails. And then on that corner too. Hello, hello, welcome. And then we are doing the tabletop pieces, which is a bright orange. So let's find all of those. Alrighty, so on the back part of the table here, we have these pieces that are going to hang over. Well, thank you for joining. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your week or weekend. Okay, we are doing the same thing on that side. They said the world was going to end in 2012, and then they made a silly movie off of that, so they're probably going to do the same thing with that guy. And then we are using these longer pieces, that same, what kind of orange would this be? It isn't quite like terracotta or burnt orange, I don't know, but it's very pretty. And we are popping that right over there. And then we have a second one to go in the front of the table. Alrighty. And that is it for side 1 of the instructions. And now we flip it over to make everything else. Alrighty. So we are grabbing a bright kind of mustard. Honestly, that's like minion yellow. Alrighty, we are putting that right in the middle there. And then we have these 2 yellow half circles. They're flat. And we are popping those right on the sides. And then the same thing on the other side. That's going to be the logo. And then, speaking of logo, it's going to be a little tiny waffle. I don't think I've ever seen a Lego waffle until now, but here we go. Pop that right in the center. Let's see if I can rotate it. No. Okay, and then, ooh, we're adding the flowers. They're cute little yellow tulips, and we are putting those right on the side. This is already so cute, and I love the colors. Alrighty, the next thing that we're doing, we have 2 of these pieces that I saw a lot when I would build with Lego Star Wars. Alright, we have 2 of these, and they are going right on the left corner. Right there. And then, time to add the bowl. That goes on the end. Alrighty, the next thing, a big ball of dough. Just a sphere, and then we are gonna, does that just sit in the bowl? Or, oh no. Alrighty, let's try and line it up. Gosh, once I put that piece in there, I will never be able to get it out. Alrighty. Okay. Then we are taking 2 more of these little waffles here. Hello, hello, welcome. Another waffle, putting that right there. Does this thing come with a spatula? I guess it doesn't need one, I don't know. Alrighty, and then we have these plates, I think. Just little pieces like that. One goes right here. And the second goes diagonally right behind it. And then we are making the waffle press. So we'll set that down for now. We're taking another orange piece, and then this little doohickey here. How does that go? All right, okay. Just like that, and then we take this flat tile piece, pop that right on top. And then this will be a part of the waffle press. Look at that. How cute. Okay, that's it. I guess we do have some extra pieces though. Let's see. They give us an extra flower, another plate, another chef hat, an extra waffle, and another piece of the logo. Alrighty, well I guess we could put one of the waffles on the plate. Let's put it on that one back there. And I can't really, well, okay. I could put the flour on the plate. Let it go. I don't know. Alrighty, let's put this all together. This is the finished waffle station. And then we have the character Autumn. I love this outfit. So we actually do have an extra chef hat, and I don't know if this will work. I don't think it's gonna work, shoot. I wanted to do that, but it won't fit. Hold on, but there is a hole in the back of her head. Oh my god, please tell me this will work. Yes, she can wear the chef hat. Anyways, okay, let's put her close up. Yeah. Right there. And then we have the tiny little chef kitty cat. I know cats should never go on the counter, but just so this stays together, this is the final piece. I think that is so cute. And I don't know if Lego does like hanging towels or something, but that would have been cute to have something there. But this is very cute. Only $5 for this. So I wanted to get another one, but they were not that cute. So I'm very happy with this, and thank you for joining. I have a new video out today and another new video out tomorrow. Okay, have a good week.